Okay, welcome everyone, and good morning. I hope you had a good sleep. I hope you come from a good weekend, and you're ready to start the week again. Um, I wonder, like, is it different to you waking up on Monday than on Tuesday? Is it like the transition into the week maybe is a little bit on us? Um, but really, like Monday should be the day we focus the most, or like looking forward the most to like really try to like this incoming week to like make it the best as we can, like to influence it, to set the intention for the week. Um, and therefore, it's so good to have these 15 minutes. And today we want to focus a little bit on our lower spine, as it is, I think, one of the like those areas in at one point in our life we all will have, or maybe already have had pain or have had symptoms that are causing us not just pain but like instability, or just like influencing us in our daily life. And this is something we often feel in the morning. And just when we go often now into areas of our body, just know from osteopathy, it's all connected. There is not just this one part of your body that doesn't work as well as the others. This is all connected. We have to look at the whole body, and also that anything we will feel in a part of our body is not, will have always like an emotional, energetic component. So that's why we can do so much with yoga. We look what's happening in our sort of thinking world, mind, and we try to connect it into our physical world. So let's come onto your mat, laying. I try to fit myself into the screen, like roll down back onto your mat, and bring your legs into a straight position. And from here, I'm doing it maybe this almost lengthways. You have your straight legs, and without bending the knees, just push back, like down and up from your pelvic. Like, try to just push one foot back and then the other, as if you would be walking up and down. And you might feel a little bit like discomfort in the pelvic area. Just do it very subtle, very small movements, as it's like a mobilizing practice for your iliosacral joints. And then let your feet fall apart and like drag your feet along the floor. Grab hold of your knees and then pull your knees close. Let them go again. Just start doing small circles that turn into bigger circles. And then also allow yourself to pull your knees close and lift your head, pull yourself close. Like a laying child's pose. It's very difficult to fit yourself into that small screen, so I hope you see and hear me all right. And just give your lower spine just a moment to release tension between the sacrum and the lowest vertebra of your spine. And this is where we use our breath to get a little bit deeper into the pose. And then slowly lower your head. And the lower part of our spine is the spine with the most strength, like the biggest vertebra in our body. So having pain here is taking away stability and like sort of the part in us that carries us. So losing that stability is having an effect on our mental stability, emotional stability. So bring your feet back, open the knees wide, Open your arms wide and then start like window wiping with your knees. Inhale up and exhale to the other side. And start slow, using your breath and your awareness. And as you inhale, sort of trying to push your lower back into the mat, like almost round it. And as you exhale, you release. So we have loads of movement, and not just the spine is twisting, like the pelvic, the thighs, and all these need impulses if we want to release tension in our lower back in the morning. And the good thing on this practice is I'm just coming up so I can talk to you. The good thing with those little movements is they can be done from bed. If you look for movement you can do to yourself or during the day, these can be done so easily. And then slowly come back to the middle, lift up your knees again, and now let your knees come out wide, bring your feet together, lift up and hold your feet. Again, the whole lower spine, the pelvic area is rounded, is touching the floor. Deep exhalations, and with every exhalation you release, remove the tension, the tight spots that are coming up. Again, you release, you bring your feet back onto the mat, arms alongside the body, and from here we're lifting up, like in a tiny bridge. Don't push up too much, keep your spine straight, and then slowly start rolling vertebra by vertebra down, but don't bring your sacrum down. Lift it up again and try to engage with every vertebra in your lower spine. And the next time you roll, you bring your whole spine down with your pelvic, bringing up the right foot and the right joint onto your left thigh. Again, we're going back into a little twist, like doing the window wiping, but this time the left knee lowers down to the floor with the right foot on top of your thigh. And here we're stretching our glute muscles, the head rotating slightly into the other direction. Coming up, lifting the foot off the ground, bringing your hands around your thigh, and again a little bit deeper into the glute muscles on the right side. Slowly releasing. Just bring your right foot up, shake your right leg. Just an easy, quick fix to get into your leg, to get an inverted position in for your leg, for your vessels, for your cardiovascular system. And then bring your right foot down, exchange positions, left joint onto the right thigh, let the knee come outward, be gentle. Open your arms and twist to the right side. Head the opposite direction. And just let your body arrive in this Monday, into this week. Be aware of how your body feels in this moment. Prepare for what's ahead of us. What does my body need to endure? What tasks does it have? Get yourself ready. Inhale, come up, lifting the right foot, and holding your thighs. Breathing into the tension, breathing into the tight spots. And also accepting that there will be tension, there will be moments where I need my body to be stable and grounded. Maybe moments where I will have to be very flexible, very adaptive. So help yourself preparing for those moments, knowing exactly what to do when they come. Releasing, lifting your left leg, shaking your left leg, just a few seconds into all parts of your leg. Engaging your breath. Hearing my little sighing, that's like opening up the heart space. And then grab hold of your left leg and helping yourself coming up into a seated position. Sorry, I think my lens is a little bit, fogged. It's been in a colder room, so I'm a little bit. And as you come up, just come into seated position. Maybe even bring your feet outwards, like into a little seated squat. As you inhale, we move really from deep down, from your sitting bone. You lift up, you raise up, pull your chin close, and as you exhale, you roll. Very small rolls. Again, you go into that space between sacrum and lower spine. Inhale up, engaging your pelvic floor, engaging your lower belly. And exhale, you release again. Inhale one more time. And exhale, bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Pushing your knee against your elbow. Little, just pressing, not your full strength, and release. And same from the outside. This time the knees push outwards. Our lower arms hold against. And release. Again, really round forward, round, round, round. Giving the lower part of your spine to expand. And then we roll up again, bringing your feet together. Last time, just a few little butterfly wings, just bringing lightness into this area where there's a lot of gravity pulling and strength and weight. And therefore we can't just focus on one vertebra. Let's focus on tilting, how the pelvic is tilted, how our legs, how our knees like arrive in the pelvic area, how we walk, and the question of how do I walk the path of life? How I do one thing is how I do everything. So let's be very gentle and take care for ourselves. And I believe we can act from a much different place when we do all these things before we go out into this world. And so let's bring our hands together. Inhale deeply, and let's inhale, running down the spine. Make sure like you feel the movement of your breath. Inhale fully. Exhale. Find the natural shape of your spine with the bends and the arches, like a wave running up and down. And set your intention for this week. Not by thinking what tasks are ahead of me, but by just looking forward to each day, to each encounter. Looking forward to do with pride, joy, love, empathy, the tasks given to me. Acting within my Dharma and being as aware, as conscious, as awake as I can be to experience. And this is what we came here for, to experience the world, to learn, and therefore I wish you a great week of doing that. Thank you very much for joining. I see you tomorrow, but I have to say the topic is not settled yet. I need you to vote. I'd love to hear more from you. What's your what would you like to focus on in the morning? So I made a few suggestions on my story, so maybe you want to vote, and then we do that tomorrow. So see you tomorrow and have a good day. Thank you.